up, everybody? It is Wednesday. It is gravy time.
Gravy time.
Let's see who's hanging out with us tonight, and we can get this show on the road. Mike.
Mike is here with us.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mr. and Mrs. Brocious?
And our buddy Brink is here.
Mr.
Howdy.
Brian. How's it going?
Good.
Good.
How's it going with you guys?
Pretty good. Week's moving along. You guys trucking through the week too?
Oh,
Yeah, not too
Getting
bad.
over the hump?
Yep.
Had Monday off, so it's a 4-day week, so that's nice.
Nice. I just want to share with you guys the greatest apple juice that has ever existed. It comes in these little jars that look like apples. Look at that. See? They even have like little leaves etched in the top. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's this kind right here. If you get it, you know it's up.
Martinelli's.
And if you bite the bottle, it sounds like you're biting an apple. Listen. It didn't do it.
Careful. You're gonna
Oh,
Don't.
I broke
that's
it.
Not, yeah. That's not.
That
It's
hurts.
supposed to make an apple sound.
that hurts
You
my
bite
lung and the
glass?
teeth.
Huh?
Can you bite glass?
It's plastic. It's
It's
supposed
plastic.
to make a crunchy noise. It's like their design. They design it to do it. And it doesn't do it. I broke it.
It's just like to do it.
Alright, whatever.
might because I opened it.
Maybe. Did you break it?
I broke it. It's all my fault.
I'm kidding. It's really my
It
fault.
looks
Always
like a
my
little
fault.
hand grenade.
And no, right? They're cool little jars. I want to do something.
Shout out to Mickey's.
Yeah.
Mickey's big mouth.
Big mouth. Yeah.
Apple juice.
Can
Anyway,
chug those pretty quickly.
right?
Yep.
I've been in trouble with those.
Oh, yeah.
Malt.
My
liquor.
question is, how's everybody in the chat tonight? Hi guys, thank you for being here. Hello everyone.
Wolfie
Yeah.
and ROCG.
What up?
What?
Ricky. And Jason.
Very nice.
He was buying an
Hi
Audi.
there.
So, Brian, how was your birthday? Was it good? Did you have a good day?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
When I go back to work on my birthday, so I did, and I worked, and I did go. So there's a chain that originated in Delaware called Capriotti's. They do have sandwich shops across the nation, but they have a sandwich called the Bobby, BOBBI, which is basically Thanksgiving between two pieces of bread. That's what it is.
Ah.
Sounds nice.
So I got that for dinner.
That sounds
since
good.
There's nothing to eat in this house. Because I hadn't been going to the grocery store. So, because, I've been away, seeing people and shit like that. So, I went and did that. And, then I played with a bunch of Scarlet Heads.
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive display.
Wasn't it? They
Yeah.
had a
Like
lot
it.
of fun making that.
That was.
Looked like a good time.
Yeah, I think it was this last week or something like that. I'm opening up some Marvel Legends and stuff like that, and stuff I've just been buying on discount or at shows and things. I was like, oh, you know what? I wonder if somebody's just selling the heads. So I went out to eBay, and lo and behold, and all of a sudden there's like some kind of like a discount coupon and stuff like that, and I was like, well, I'm loading up. And I'm
That's
sure this
funny.
seller on eBay is probably like, what the hell is this person doing? Buying 6 Scarlet Heads.
What kind of a
And-
fetish does this guy have?
Yeah. So then they all come in yesterday on my birthday, get delivered on my birthday, which could be the best birthday gift ever. And I'm like, all right. And then I just dump them out on the table, and I'm looking around. It's like, wait a second, I got an idea. Yeah, it's fun.
What's up, Tyler?
Hey, buddy.
There's
Headmaster.
Tyler. See, now Ricky says it was super sexy.
What's up, Tyler?
See, people don't understand. It's not about the sexiness. This Scarlet, it's the face. It's the face. I don't know what it is. I just love the face. I mean, And so the way I set up that pick, it was kind of like a Toy Story perspective, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
the main Scarlet Prime, as you might call her, right? From G.I. Joe Classified,
Scarlet.
right? She's the first one.
Sure.
She gets a delivery of heads, and then she starts assimilating the other 1/12 scale figures. And so I set it up so like the where'd she go? The Moira? I don't know
Moira.
remember how to say it.
Yeah.
She got assimilated and she was checking herself out, and then they assimilated the Shield version of
Yeah.
Quake or
Right.
Maria Hill, and then then she whipped out her gun and started making the other people line up, and then I just started having a lot of fun with it. Old
That's
Jessica
what it's all
Jones
about.
needed some coercion though. So another Scarlet was pushing her and keeping her in line.
Mm. Nothing wrong with it, Brian. Nothing wrong with it at all.
No.
Dude, I had a great time though. That was super fun.
That's awesome. Mike, how's your week going?
Pretty good. Can't complain. I had a little mini meltdown at work today, but
Oh,
that-
like
that blew over okay.
Oh yeah.
You didn't fire anybody
So-
or throw things?
No,
or
no,
anything?
no,
Oh,
it
okay.
Tantrum or something or
I don't
Not
know.
really.
Did it have something
Well,
to do
maybe-
with Dunkin' Donuts? No.
A little bit, no. A little bit of a tantrum. So
Mhm.
so we're in the final stages of this building being built. We don't have our temporary occupancy yet. The owners, which there's like 5 of them, it's a assisted living building, so it's 4 stories, 2 separate buildings joined in the middle. And so as they've been moving furniture and crap in, it's supposed to do that until they get their temporary occupancy.
Mm-hmm.
They're slowly pushing us out, like all of our materials, our tools, all this other stuff. And I have all these trim boards at the end of this hallway, and they're 16 feet long, and it's like the perfect spot for them because I'll walk out the door and I got my table saw and everything set up right there.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the laborers comes in and says, "Oh, we need to move all your stuff." I'm like, "No, you're not." I said, "You touch that shit, I'm gonna break your fucking arm." And it's like, "Well, Joe said so, who's the superintendent." And so I'm like, "Well, shit, we've been bending over backwards for them for like the last 2 years. They can throw us a bone, you know." And he goes, "Nope, the owners want it moved." And so I'm gonna go talk to Joe, talk to him. I'm like, "What the fuck's all this about?" And, "Oh, they want it moved." I said, and I just, long story short, I kind of exploded, and he's just like, "Yeah," he goes, "Well, don't you worry about it. You know, we'll take care of it. You just keep on keeping on." And he goes, "If you quit right now, I'm fucked, so don't get mad." And I said, I'm not gonna quit. It's so stupid because now I've got to walk 10 times the amount to get my materials, cut it, and bring it back to the room I'm working in.
Yeah.
Instead of just having them, you know what? You don't need your pot and your bench and your picture hanging on the wall. That shit can wait. My shit can be there for another week, and then you can do whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And they are
Right.
so unflinching when it comes to that. "Oh, we got our decorator here, and we have to hire all this, and we got to move everything in." I'm like, "No, not really. This is still a construction site, you know."
There
Which
still
they
should
don't.
be like a chain of operations though, because like
Yeah.
even designers can't get in, like interior designers can't get in and do anything until you guys are done because their shit will get all dirty.
Yeah,
The fuck's
I
the
know.
point?
Well, it's like he's nope. And I'm like, "Dude, you got to put your foot down and say, look, we've been doing all this accommodations, all these changes you've been making is let's put the building behind schedule. Now you're all
Right.
trying to hurry up and catch up." And it's like, no, you've got to wait. And, you know, progress is going to take how long it's going to take. And now that you're fucking with our shit, it's going to take even longer. So after that, I sat down and said, "Okay, I'm done. I'm good." And Joe just like, he's like, "Yeah, I just had my meltdown about 5 minutes before you came in." And poor Jennifer, who's the girl that works in the office, she's like, "I just need to get out of here." There's so much hate in this room right now.
Oh,
All the
all the negativity.
testosterone.
So much negative energies. No, I'm kidding.
And I hate being mad and pissed off too.
Yeah,
like-
me too. That's not a fun feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, I was so hoping that like that guy would have said to you, "Joe who?" Like, 'cause
Joe
you-
Mama.
That's right. That would have been fucking great.
You
I
guys are
think he would have definitely ended up with a throat punch on the receiving end.
There's just a bunch of rich fucking hipsters walking around their little fucking derby hats and their little $5,000 boat shoes that look fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
And it's just-
Jesus.
Yeah.
yeah, it's no wonder it costs fucking $5,000 a month to rent a place out in one of these places, and you sap somebody's life savings in a year, and I'm like, all right, next.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
Derby hats and boat shoes.
They weren't that cool back in the day, man. Like punks wore those hats, you know.
my dad always wore
Skinheads
one
and
when
shit.
he built this old street rod, and every time he'd go out, he'd always whoosh, throw on the derby hat and being all cool and shit. Has little cigarettes rolled up in his sleeve and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, punks, man. Punks wore that
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Ugh, crazy. Well, it sounds like you got some stuff out today. Maybe the rest of the week will be smooth
Yeah, it's-
sailing.
It's a rarity, though. I mean, I usually don't freak out like that.
Yeah.
Life's too short to be fucking stressing over shit you can't control. But
That's fair.
and Kim always says, you know, we teach people how to teach us, and that's what they've been doing. Is they've been teaching the owners of this building that it's okay for them to stomp all over them because they're going to do whatever they want. The thing is they've got bottomless pockets. All I do is throw money at them, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do it."
Mm,
But it's like
that's no fun.
no.
Ricky says Mike is always so nice, but I bet it's scary as fuck when he gets mad. Isn't it always like the calm people when they lose their shit that you always are like, holy fuck, man?
That's what they say, right? Beware the
Yeah.
wrath of the patient man or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
You know,
Are
it's
you-
funny. This had to have been 20 years ago. Wow, it was 20 years ago. I was standing in line at a grocery store. You know, I don't have many things. These were back in the days when I wouldn't even grab a basket or a cart. I would grab everything I needed and hold it in my arms. Kind of thing. But I was waiting in line, and like the people in front of you, like they have kids and their cards aren't working or their coupons are expired or blah blah.
Hey, that's
blah.
us now.
writing a check.
We just had that problem with John Lithgow behind us in line at Target. Go ahead.
John Lithgow.
Swear to God, this guy looked exactly like John Lithgow.
And so I'm sitting there stone faced, and there's like people. I think the person in front of me is getting really upset, and then this guy, he's like, he's like, wow, man, you have the patience of a doctor. And I didn't get that joke for like 5 years later.
In the shower, all scrubbing your back. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
now I know
great.
you.
Because I was like, yeah. I'm like, I guess doctors have to be patient with people. I don't know, but then, God, that was just,
Patient
cracked
with the
me up.
patient.
I wish. I wish I could see that guy now. Be like, I finally got your joke.
Never know. Maybe you'll run into him next week.
Yeah. It's funny.
Are you guys working on anything tonight? Brian, are you?
Yeah. I got something that I think you guys would be interested in, since this, I think, is going to belong to you very shortly.
Oh.
It's Mondo He-Man arrived today.
Oh.
And from what I understand, you need to check it for
Yep.
issues.
Yeah.
So I shall be
Get
doing
on it.
that tonight.
Get on it. Yeah, nice. Mike, what about you? What are you doing tonight?
I'm still working on my Loth Spider Queen.
Nice.
I kind of just did the pre-assembly.
Whoa.
Oh.
Holy shit.
It's the body of that one thing from The Witcher.
From the
Yeah,
Witcher.
Double
yeah.
fur. Oh, here, I got to put that thing on the back. Give me 1 second.
You take a minute. Go ahead. It looks amazing so far.
So there's her abdomen.
Oh man.
Abdomen.
Abdomen.
I carved that out of a round ball I bought at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, like the one of the foam ones, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And put
Dude,
some
that's
paint on it.
awesome. Can you
Try-
zoom her body in closer, like her torso and stuff? Dude, Mike, that is badass.
Thanks. This part here was the hardest because I had to connect it into the ball peg. I
Yeah.
glued that hip piece in, so it still articulates up and down and left and right, and
Right.
her torso would twist, but it's kind of a sticky affair to do it. So
Right.
I'll probably pick a pose that I like and just leave it.
And from the waist up, it's which figure? What figure is it?
This was Artemis Silver Cord.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, the head is the torso was from
Kill these dogs.
Noble Bear Customs.
Gotcha.
And then I got these the little bracers that come with the ogres.
Yeah.
I cut a slit in there, and I'm gonna put these on some of the legs
Nice.
for like some decorations. So it's
That's awesome.
kind of a bunch of stuff happening at the same time.
Sometimes you get to that point, right?
Yeah. And I got like, I was gonna paint the joints in the legs like a tarantula, and I'm like, that might be a little too much. I gotta stop at some point. It's like, okay.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're doing a
It's
great job.
tarantula. You'd have to flock the legs.
Yeah, make it really
because
hairy.
they're furry.
Yeah. So I'm not really a big fur or a cape person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get. I had this looking really good at one point, and then I walked
Yeah.
away from it. I mean, it's not bad now. I
don't think it looks bad.
I
Not
really
at all.
like the color of it.
The fur
Yeah.
Oh.
around her shoulders, like a shawl, kind of, or a cool scarf. You know, like I dig it. You know what I mean? He might go kill our dogs right now. No, I'm
What?
kidding. He would never do that. He wouldn't do that. They're going crazy. He's just gonna yell at him for a second, see what's going on. He probably won't even yell at him. He's just gonna find out why they're barking.
Yeah. What's the deal?
Thanks, Ricky.
I don't know. There's been so much stuff going on outside lately, like with the wall collapsed the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw the picture that you posted of that. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and there's been so we've had a bunch of different people stop out and check it out. There's the first dude was from Public Works because there's an aqueduct that runs along the wall, right? And there's two rain. We live on a hill, man. All the water comes down along our property from off the hill. I'll just put it simple. And they're concerned now that the wall's crumbling, that the aqueduct's gonna get plugged up, and there's gonna be a waterfall of water that goes down over the hill out of our yard. And they had to. So a guy from Public Works stopped by, and then these
Here we go
dudes
again.
from code enforcement stopped out, and then there were two guys from. No, it was a code enforcer and somebody from the borough planning, and then these two engineer dudes were here today. And there's just been a lot of stuff going on outside because that's happening. So trying to figure out exactly how they're gonna deal with that situation, because there's also Geico has to pay for part of that because that chick's car is the one that started all that mess. So
Part of it. All of it.
okay, all of it.
Fuck that bitch.
And it was really funny
Fuck
today
Geico.
because those two dudes from the code enforcement and borough planning or whatever that were here before JD left for work today, they were like, we just wanted to stop out and really get a visual of what's going on because people are talking about this and we have pictures, but we just wanted to see it in person so we understood what was actually happening. And they're like, this is crazy. So.
And it's one of those things hey, we told you guys you better act fast because
Yeah, because now they're
this fucking wall's gonna crumble.
Yeah.
now they're like, man, we wish we would have been out here when this first happened, and we're like,
You mean when I called you dumbass? Yeah.
Like 4 months ago? Are you sure?
So now what they're gonna do is they're gonna put in the bricks back the best they can, and then they're gonna put some of that Flex Seal on it, like from the infomercial.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
I don't know if
cut
that's
a
gonna
hole in the
work.
bottom of the boat and put a screen door down there and butter it all up, and they look, it floats. It floats. Can you believe it?
Can I tell you the funniest thing? Like the one guy said, the one guy's out here. The first dude that shows up is from Public Works, right? He's out here. He's standing there looking at all this, and he's like, "Oh man, I don't even understand this." He's like, "Who would put a retaining wall at the bottom of a hill?" I'm like, what? What did you just say?
What?
Like I'm just like, wait, what?
Can you think of a better spot for one?
I didn't even know what to.
That's where they go.
Like
Dumbass.
he's just like a retaining wall on at the bottom of a hill, huh? And I'm like,
Wait, a
Yep.
retaining wall retains the hill.
The hill.
I'm just like, huh.
Einstein.
Okay.
You have some gummies. They'll help.
It was just pretty funny. And I'm watching the guys, like the engineer dudes out there talking to each other. They didn't want me out there. Like I walked out and I was like, "Hey guys, do you need? Are you cool? Like what are you doing?" Like I didn't know who they were at first. They didn't have any like marked vehicles that said they were from the borough or anything. And they're just like standing there in my drive. I'm like, who the fuck are these dudes? You know? I walked out there and they're like, "Hey," and they kind of ignored me. I'm like, You're standing in my yard. I'm like, "Can I help you?" And they're
Who's
like,
your daddy and what did he do?
and they're like, "We're the engineers." And I'm like, "Okay, can I help you with something?" And they're like, "No, we're just here to assess the situation." I'm like, "All right, well, can I answer any questions for you?" And they're like, "Probably not." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess you can kind of see what the problem is right there in front of you, huh?" And they're like, "Well, yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not rocket science, guys."
How much of my tax dollars are going to this right now? Are you
They were-
idiots standing here?
Between our yard where the damage was in the yard and up on the street above it and over by their vehicles, they were here for like an hour just hanging out, talking to each other. I'm like, what the fuck are these idiots doing?
I mean, today was a really nice day weather-wise.
That's
I
fair.
mean, get out of the office.
That's fair.
I'd drag my feet out there too. No, your feet's going back to the office, drinking horrible coffee,
Yeah.
doing whatever.
We-
But
We have these HVAC guys, not on this job, but on a job before I was on that did most of our HVAC work. They would all show up in their vans, which were company vans, and they'd jump in another guy's car and they'd all leave the job. So their vans are there like half the day. They
Right.
don't come back. And I'm like, what are you guys fucking doing? You know, like, oh, we got GPS trackers on our vans, so we got to park them here and
Yeah.
then go screw around or whatever and then come back, because if they check, they're going to see their vans where they're supposed to be. And I'm like, you mean like
Yeah.
supposed to be in there working and finishing the job? Like, yeah, like you're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing?
Right. Yep.
What's to stop me from calling your fucking work and asking where you guys are? Your vans are out here, but I don't know where the hell they are. You're not smooching in a closet somewhere.
Sure. I mean that's why the dogs are crazy right now, because there's like all this stuff going on outside. People.
But if you're having all these people come over, has it been decided that it's the bureau's problem or the county's problem or the whatever's their problem to fix?
Well, I did have some people talk to me about that, and my understanding is, like, from a legal standpoint, because the woman's car hit the guardrail, and the guardrail is what bowed out, like it pushed out the retaining wall. It's like it trickles down, right? So her insurance is responsible for the guardrail, but the guardrail damaging the retaining wall is the borough's responsibility, regardless of who owns it. So them trying to figure out who owns it is almost pointless and a waste of time because that's what's had them dragging their feet for 4 months. Is them trying to figure out who owns.
You should have heard her on the phone yesterday.
Passage.
She's like, I just want to let you guys know that I've looked into getting legal advice about this, and if the retaining wall, wait, what were you saying? Like if the guardrail is your property, that is what's caused
The damage.
all the damage
Yes.
to everything else.
Yes.
So technically, it doesn't matter who's owns it.
Well, yeah, because they keep giving me a runaround about like what they really need to figure out who owns the retaining wall, and at this point, I'm like, so where's the cost gonna lay here? Do you really want to spend money on replacing the whole retaining wall? Because that's gonna be about 30 grand, and in essence, you're gonna have to replace it regardless. You're gonna have to fix the damage. Or do you want to go to court and waste more time and money trying to figure out who owns the retaining wall and who's responsible for the damage? I mean, like, what do you want to do here? Where do you want to waste your time? You know, because what's going to happen is the more time we waste, the more damage gets done, and somebody's going to end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
And that's
Each one of these entities is trying to get out of it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
going to spend more money than it would actually take just to
fix it.
Yeah.
Yep. And now that the retaining wall is starting to fall, and they're all looking at it like, oh shit, now we
They're all
really do
panicking.
have to fix this. Like, we got to stop dragging our feet. We just got to fix this shit.
It ain't going to
They're
go
all
away.
panicking now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not terrible on the phone if I know what I'm talking about. I have fun with it sometimes.
It was just funny to hear her, like, very matter of fact.
Scolding a lawyer?
Like, yes, scolding a lawyer. Exactly.
Ripping someone's ass.
Yep.
I'd like to listen in on that one.
It was pretty good.
And the lesson learned from this, people, is don't live at the bottom of the hill.
Actually,
We live in the middle of the hill.
Yeah, we live in the middle of it.
It doesn't matter. Oh my god. I bet that's Steven.
It's Steven. He's
Yeah.
sitting out in his vehicle.
Oh, is that why they're freaking out?
Yeah,
Oh, whatever.
because he's just sitting out there.
He's probably on the phone with somebody. But, yeah. I have, like, a bunch of art projects that I'm working on. I am not in a position to share anything that's going on with right now, so wait until next show. I'll show you guys what's happening. But JD is doing something really cool, and he hooked up the camera in a really cool way over there, so we should have some better visuals this time as far as like being able to watch him do stuff. So let's check in on his camera and see what he's doing.
Yeah, so ready for this?
That's the camera up there,
Mm-hmm.
all the way up to the ceiling on a
It's
pole.
hanging from the ceiling.
Wait, what?
The
oh,
camera.
I see now. I see.
Yeah. He's got it on a telescoping pole from the ceiling.
So
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh,
And there's-
sweet.
there's no fucking feet and wires
In his way.
in my way.
And
That's
it's
excellent.
see how well it's focusing? Like you can see the concrete and everything. That's awesome.
That's great.
Very good, mister. Looks great. So this is one of the bookends that he's doing for his brother. The street
That's
scene.
That's right.
That's
It's
cool.
very bright.
It's okay. It should be. I think it looks good.
I like that.
Well, it's
gold.
not
I'll
actually
be right back.
like those colors aren't that bright.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It makes it look very fluorescent.
That's alright. I think it looks good.
That gold rope around the borders looks really good. If
Thanks.
that's what that is, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a rope.
It's wood. Wood rope.
Nice.
So right now I'm just kind of Adding into the concrete a little.
I would have probably declared victory about 10 coats of paint ago, JD.
Oh yeah. Not me.
I know.
I'm
I'm usually like base coat, wash, dry brush, maybe another dry brush, and
Here, we'll do that.
I have a bad habit of when I'm getting close to the end, I want to just finish it and start something else.
Yeah.
I hate
Damn it!
that
I forgot my iPad. I need stuff off my iPad to print so that I can get to that finishing spot.
Do you ever put hard coat on metallics to make it look shinier?
I have not. How's that? How's it look?
I haven't done it either. I was just looking at it. I'm like, I wonder if that would make it even brighter or not.
I mean, I've heard people doing it.
It might make it too glossy.
I mean, you
Like,
can
I don't want it to
test
be-
it out on something.
Yeah.
This is a pretty cool box. It's a window box.
Don't they always have a window box?
Well, this is my first Mondo.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh my! I don't know if I
I
can
got
take that from
Merman and
Oh yeah, you
Skeletor.
can. You can totally take this from me.
you. So yeah, you can.
Well, looking at it in the box, it looks like it's in one piece, so that's good.
So like I saw people having trouble with it not staying together at the waist.
Right.
I wonder if they're just not popped together the whole way.
Well, Matt
Is-
B. You ever meet him? He was at TFCon a few years ago. He's been sharing stories where he thought he had it, and then all of a sudden it just unpopped again, or something like that.
Oh.
Dom got a couple, and one of his was good, but the other one was complete garbage. He said. But at least I get to kind of mess with it. I guess I gotta check it, see if it's good.
Yeesh.
Did you get those dogs under control?
I know, right? You lock them up.
No. I just went upstairs to see what was going on. Steven came inside, and Otto's trying to wrestle everybody and hump Chewy, and it's a mess. It's a mess. Otto has a real perversion issue. He's got problems.
Oh yeah.
I like Otto.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good guy. He just wants to hump everybody and everything. As far as the dogs go, you know. Chewy wants to hump all the boys that come in the house, and Otto,
Skinny boys.
yeah, and Otto wants to hump her every 10 seconds. So
I guess I've got nothing to worry about. I'm far from a skinny guy.
she's just, I don't know what it is. It's like most of the time it's like tall, thinner dudes. That's all.
Gort.
Gort. Vinny. Vinny's
Mm-hmm.
another one. Wes.
Mm. It's got a good smell to it.
I don't know, man. It's just it's her thing. This poor young kid was over here visiting with Steven and Elijah, and he has a boyfriend, and she's trying to hump him, and he's like, "I'm sorry, honey, I don't swing that way." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm trying not to lose it because it was funny as hell. I don't know. Poor dog. Oh, Joe says Otto sounds like Ricky. I don't think Ricky is as grumpy as Otto, to be honest with you. Otto is very grouchy.
Otto's grumpy.
Very, very. Unless he's humping Chewie.
But then he's very happy.
He's super happy guy with like grouchy eyebrows.
So what are the problems with this He-Man again? So they're staying together at the waist is one problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely put together at the waist. Oh, so if you twist his waist, he comes off.
Mhm.
But you just pop it back on, and it seems fine. But it's not loose or anything. It's like you have to pull it apart.
Okay.
Or if you twist it.
So when you twist it, it comes apart too?
Yeah, because of the way, you know, they could have made this a longer ball peg, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's fine. Just watch your waist articulate. Actually, yeah, and I've got him at a decent angle there, and he stays fine.
Wes, we were just talking about Chewie having crushes on tall, skinny dudes that come visit us and trying to hump them, and
Like you and Gort.
like you and Gort and Vinny and a handful of others. JD's friend Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awkward because I'm really good friends with his wife, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Ash. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what to say there.
I mean, at least it wasn't you. Air humping.
I
While you're
don't.
smelling Kyle's ear.
No, I don't do that. Sorry, I'm not that kind of girl.
I mean, I can get her to do it, but
Stop telling people that. Not gonna talk about the dog noises you make. Anyway. Ricky says Brink shield strap has broken on some. He was gonna send it to you on Messenger, but you're busy podcasting.
It's weird, this thing's got a torso joint, but it doesn't look like you can really do anything with it. Maybe it's just, oh yeah, it's just stiff.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Did she?
I don't know.
This thing looks pretty cool. It's got the fuzzy britches.
Yep.
Fuzzy britches.
Yep.
Let's say they're fuzzy britches. All my favorite movies, Shawshank Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
You're all in it,
Alright.
even her.
Then another thing was people are saying that the foot at the boot breaks off. Let's see. And bend the knees. Ooh, those knees are tight.
Sometimes you gotta warm their figures up.
You got a blow dryer
Yeah.
handy?
No.
Or some hot water.
Hot water works too.
Wow, those joints look... They just look paint fused. Alright, I am not gonna try to bend that knee. Wowzers. Okay.
Yeah, if it's even remotely hard to move, I got my heat gun, I'll just hit it. Very
Right.
cheap insurance.
But the elbows are good, shoulders are good.
I wonder if those legs are resculpted or not.
Yeah.
It's like the He-Man and Skeletor and all the
So
old
like-
ones. They all have the same
Like
body.
the dye's getting old or something.
Well, no. I was gonna say like the first He-Man that I got was, it was paint stuck, and I didn't heat it up, and it broke. And I contacted them, and they sent me a whole new He-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I will give Mondo one thing.
Their
They're good.
customer service
Yeah.
and their replacement
I mean, not just Mondo.
stuff is good.
I do really love their 1/6 stuff. I really do. Good shit.
Yeah, I got their Skeletor and the Merman. The Merman's my favorite. Those
Yes.
are the
so
only.
good.
Those are the only two 1/6 scales figures I have.
This vintage face.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This-
make yourself blow yourself up real quick, can you? I want
It's-
to.
It's
Can't
gotta
see.
be the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It is.
Is it bad?
I
Is
hate
it
that
su-
face.
I'm not a fan of it either. No,
It's like it's,
I want to see.
yeah, I hate that face.
Horrible.
Me
It's
too.
huge, and it's all yellow.
Yeah,
It's just
it's like it's exactly like the original toy.
Yeah. Like, we moved on from that. Let's go somewhere else.
They give you the option though. That's
yeah. But
Yeah.
this thing doesn't even look good on this figure.
no.
It's horrible.
They do that with the other ones too. You get like vintage heads.
The thing you want to know what's really weird about this is I really want to squish it. Do you remember the vintage
Yeah.
squishy heads? Like
Because they were, yeah.
I
they
just
were
want to
rubber.
squish it,
Squish
but you
Just wanna
can't. It doesn't
squish it.
squish. It doesn't squish.
Aw.
But I want to squish it. Oh look, he's got a pointing finger. I didn't know He-Man was a pointer.
That sounds
Apparently he
bad.
is now.
What does he think he is? Optimus Prime or something?
Skeletor did it.
Alright. And then
During this,
That guy's fault.
check the shields.
we're gonna experiment. It doesn't bite me in the ass.
The battle armor stuff looks pretty cool.
I like the Man-at-Arms and the Merman are my two favorites. They're so good. They're beautiful.
Yeah, that Man-at-Arms. And the Merman. Merman is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
the
he's cool.
sculpt, the paintwork,
Mhm.
it's just they're both beautiful figures.
He comes
Give
with a
you
ton of
swimming
hands and
hands.
shit too. Yeah.
Feet.
Ricky said, didn't he used to point at Cringer a lot to berate him?
Ah, they should have gave him the laughing fit head.
Oh, yeah, that would have been cool. But that's more of like a... That's
That'd be
not...
the Prince Adam figure.
Oh, true. Yeah. Hmm.
Hey, that concrete looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
That camera position is perfect. I'm loving this.
Yeah, it is good.
I can lower it and make it higher. And
Aw, good night, Wes.
That
Hi,
was-
Wes. Hope you come to hang out soon.
Yeah, man. It's Funny, we had all our friends here for Thanksgiving, and now we miss everybody, like for the wedding and everything.
I feel like we get to spend much time with everybody.
Yeah.
He's got 2 shields. I think it's this other shield I need to check. That's pretty good.
I also figured something out with like doing concrete.
Oh.
Do
Like
tell.
a concrete effect.
Yeah.
So like when you do your dry brushing, do it real heavy. That's kind of what I was doing with the smaller brush, going through all the edges here. Then just use water on it and mix everything together.
More like a wash than a dry brush, then, huh?
Well, I don't know, it gives it that like worn concrete look.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It kind of blends everything together. Then you're gonna dab it off. And you get like, see,
Oh, nice. That looks really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it has like that pitting, like it's been rained on.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's called a Friday
way
afternoon.
brighter.
That's a Friday afternoon finish is what that's called. Concrete shows up at noon. All right, good to go. It starts raining. Ah, fuck it. We'll get it.
That's like every single time I mop the floor, it rains.
Yeah, really.
That's cool. It looks really good, honey.
Muddy shoe prints and muddy paw prints all
Yep.
over your nice clean floor.
Yeah, it happens. That's alright. Has to be done either way.
Here, because I need to go get my iPad.
Oh no, he's leaving us.
I will be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Entertain our guests.
Entertain.
Entertain our guests.
I see.
Yes.
Look how like the camera's on a pole, so it kind of bounces.
So it's swinging back and forth.
That's kind of fun.
Chan, are you guys going to ZoloCon?
I'm not sure. I think we want to try to go. I'm not sure if we'll make it, but it is going to be. We are going to attempt to go. I think it just depends on what's going on with JD's work at the time. Those guys are really trying to push to spend more time with each other. So, like this past Sunday, New Year's Day, we went and saw Avatar 2 with all of them.
Oh, how was that? You like that?
It was alright.
I love the first one.
I love the first one too. If you like the cinematography of it, you'll love it. Like if that's what you loved about Avatar, you'll definitely enjoy the second one. Yeah.
I appreciated all the effects, but I thought it was a good story.
It is a really good story. That the only thing it's just kind of like repeating the rhythm of the first one almost to the T. Like it's fine. It's more Avatar, it's okay.
Very predictable.
To a degree, yeah. Yeah. Like I kind of caught on to all the stuff that was gonna happen pretty early on. And it's fine. I think the only thing I did not like about this one was, and I guess it's like a big part of the story in general, was more like that planet's animals being harmed in the violent way that they were harmed in this one was really kind of upsetting to me. I did not enjoy that. That was the only, like, other than that, it was palatable. It was fine. It just, like, that stuff kind of got under my skin. That's all.
I've seen people do some pretty terrible shit to other people before, and it's, you know, it doesn't sit too well. But if I, like, see somebody kick a dog or something like that, I'll just completely come on. It's like 100 times more offensive and bothersome to me than...
Same.
I don't know what it is about dogs or animals. They just...
Yeah.
Maybe it's because people can kind of protect themselves or a little bit. I don't know.
From other people. So like animals can't really defend themselves from people too easily. No. And it's just another movie about like humans being assholes.
Yeah.
You know, so
like we need a reminder of that, right?
Right, yeah. But I mean, other than that, like the story itself is fun. It's good. It's heartwarming. It'll get you in the feels, you know, kind of stuff. But yeah, I just don't like. JD usually gets so bent about animals being hurt. Like if it's summertime and we're out somewhere and somebody has like a dog in a car, he'll break a window. Like he gets pissed.
Yeah.
He can't handle it, so...
I don't have any patience for that shit. It's like, man, you got no business owning a pet.
Yeah.
If you can't even take care of them.
Nope. But, I mean, they are make-believe animals, so if you can shake that off, it's cool. It's fine, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, it was the part of the movie there I was like, can we just fast forward through this part, please? Can we just... Somebody up there, can you just hit the fast forward for a second?
Yeah. Have you seen that show? What the fuck? Damn it! It's like a kind of like they're spies. They're British. Kim and I just caught it on TV last night. He like has an umbrella, and he's like a James Bond kind of, except like he's got glasses. Samuel L. Jackson's the bad guy in it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Think of what it's called.
Samuel Jackson's the bad guy?
Yeah.
And
there's a gal, she's got like raised like swords for feet.
Oh man, I think I know what you're talking about.
I know, I'll think of it after. Anyway, there's a part where all these kids are going through training, and part of that, the last part of the training is they have to shoot this dog that they're all given a puppy. And then they have to shoot the puppy, and the main character is like, "Fuck you," you know, and he points the gun at the guy who's ordering him to shoot the dog.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a movie.
Okay. Is it new? Is it like
it's pretty old.
Is it? It's not that Kingsman. Is it the Kingsman?
Kingsman, yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cheesy movie. It's kind of a cheesy movie, but actually it's a really cheesy movie.
Samuel Jackson's the bad guy in that?
Yeah.
And is it the third one? There's like three of them or something.
Oh, maybe I've
only
seen
the first one.
The second one or something.
Yeah, there you go, Ricky. Yeah, Kingsman. I thought it was kind of a cool movie for its time, I guess.
I can't do the hurting animals thing. Yeah.
No. Well, the whole thing was all the bullets were blanks. They just wanted to see how far they'd go, and like, no. Sorry, I feel your...
No, Somebody told me I had to hurt a dog, I'd probably hurt them.
Yeah, that's what he was getting ready to do.
Yeah, somebody told me that I had to like hurt a dog or something like that. I'd probably take him down. I wouldn't care. It's not gonna happen.
Your bullshit ain't that important.
No. No.
And then it showed the poor dog's little face looking up at him.
No.
Like, oh man, I was just
no.
Like,
no. I'm afraid of what I would do if somebody hurt my dogs, let alone like, you know, that's...
Oh, I'd straight up put somebody in the bottom of a river if that happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't even fucking think. Do you think I couldn't call the cops over that shit? Fuck no.
That's
Or
terrible.
somebody breaking in. I always wondered what this
Mm.
fucking 600 grain bullet would do to somebody's fucking melon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like everybody like they all left the theater and everybody was pretty excited about the movie and I was just kind of like meh.
Shit.
Like it's fine. You know what I mean? Cuz it's like there's a lot of repeat of the same stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I mean that happens with sequels. It's kind of expected, right?
I think it's hard. It's hard for a sequel to be better than the original. I think. I don't think there's too many examples of that.
Probably
yeah.
not.
There's not many.
I'm also not the biggest James Cameron fan. I know that's probably like what? You know, but
Well,
I'm not.
I mean, the sequel to the Titanic sucked.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is that
Did
is
it?
that like is that a patient joke, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Took
he
me a
says
second,
y'all
like,
remember
what?
the Avengers. I remember the Avengers, yes.
Actually, I just watched Avengers: Age of Ultron a couple days ago, and I liked it. I thought it was really good.
I love the Avengers.
You could call that a sequel, I guess. But Terminator 2 comes to mind as a great sequel, and Aliens.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely out there. I just
Can't
don't think
think of-
that's common.
maybe Rocky 2, I guess.
I like Rocky 4 best out of all the Rocky movies.
Dude, Rocky 4 is just a great. Yeah, that thing's just
Yeah.
great.
Fucking kick that Russian's ass.
James Brown, dancing.
Yeah.
Living in America.
I think he's talking about a different Avengers. He's talking about the 1998 film with
with
Uma
like
Thurman.
Uma Thurman, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's pretty
Was
good.
that Ralph Fiennes? Was he in
Yeah,
that too?
it's based off of an old like British black and white 1960s TV show, which I did actually watch that too, because my grandparents were into it. My mom liked it, so. I don't remember. Was Sean Connery in that?
I don't know if he was
Uma
in the
Thurman?
Avengers. I know he's in that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That was a cool one
Yeah,
too.
that was a good one.
Charlemagne, right? Something like that? No, that wasn't it. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah, I think Sean Connery was in this. I'm looking right now. Yes.
Oh, it was.
He was in it.
Alright, so Armando Jimenez, good shape there. Ready to be passed on to the next owner.
What are you doing, mister?
Trying to print this stuff.
Oh.
Ooh, what are you printing? Signs?
Yeah, some like poster stuff, flyers.
Oh.
Let's see how this works.
All right. There's all those done.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. of course, cut them off.
You gotta watch how stuff's cropped in that. That printer is. We're gonna get a new printer.
Well, it's because I'm printing it from my iPad.
That too. Willie, what up, buddy?
Hi, mister.
What's going on, Whitley?
Letter.
How are you, young Will?
They probably gotta be a bit smaller.
Into your coffin.
The only bad thing about this fur is it covers everything up.
Yeah.
Did you think about putting any of it on the spider itself?
So I got, on the ogres, they have that fur that goes underneath their like waist armor.
Yeah.
I got one of those on her back in between the abdomen and her torso. So it's kind of, because it's not really like a true spider body, but it's close enough for what I'm doing.
Right.
Well, that kind of looks good. I'll mess with it. Yeah, that's not bad. Spiders are furry anyway, right?
I believe so, actually.
A little bit.
Yeah. They even have a little fur on their legs.
Yeah, that looks pretty good like that.
I find spiders very interesting, even though I am terrified of them. I probably shouldn't tell you that. I'm very afraid of spiders.
Probably shouldn't have told you that.
I probably shouldn't have. I really am. I have a problem.
That's my favorite line from Haggard. I told you that.
Right?
I love Harry Potter.
Me too. Especially the first one. I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one. That's like another example of the first one being the best one, I think. That's just my opinion, though.
Mike, did you say the first Harry Potter's the best one?
Yeah, I like that one the
Is that what I
best.
heard you say? Wow.
Yeah.
Brian does not agree.
That's all right.
I like the
I
third
like
one.
I like all
Third
of them.
one. The third one's actually the first one that I ever saw.
Prisoner
Oh, yeah?
of Azkaban.
Yeah.
The books are really good too. They're a little different from the movies, but not too different.
My sister was obsessed with the books when she was young. My mom and her actually like camped out in front of a bookstore for some of the books.
Oh wow.
Mindy has some great stories about that stuff.
I'm not quite there, but
Yeah, right.
I don't think I've ever camped out for anything.
I haven't. Not ever one time in my life. I missed out on all the Star Wars campouts.
Wouldn't say you missed out.
How's your printing coming along?
Seems to be going okay.
Well, that's good.
Ace Milo's magic spudger to the rescue again.
Always.
I think I've got like half a dozen of those things around here somewhere.
That guy's saving lives. He doesn't even know it.
I really like his work on the Nelson and JD's artwork, of course.
The guitar. You like the guitar?
Yeah.
It did come out really nice.
Yeah. JD's artwork is really nice.
Oh, quit it.
It is.
It is good.
Yeah.
You put a heck of a design together. It looks awesome.
That poster's gonna go on the back of that door as soon as I get stuff shuffled around here.
Oh yeah?
Yep, my
You're,
Bakon.
you're shuffling stuff around too?
Yeah. Yeah, I did a I built a little shelf for Marvel Marvel Legends, and I'm not quite sure if they're all gonna go back into a tote and put Mythic Legions there, or put GI Joes there, or I don't know. I've got too much shit, way too much crap, and I keep ordering more. I just got this pile of loot box. It must be 2 feet by 20 inches by about 16 inches tall. I think it's the biggest one I've ever got.
Wow.
Yeah, I've gotten some big ones too. I got one on the way. Well, who knows when it'll be on the way. So.
I had 2 items that I had to ship within like the next 2 days, so I'm like, all right, I better just get them.
Yep.
And I always forget about the tax. Like, God damn it. There's another $100 that I wasn't expecting.
Didn't calculate that in.
The shipping's easy, $4.
Right.
I was actually thinking about waiting and ordering my Mythic Legions from Big Bad Toy Store, because I think the savings in shipping probably damn near evens out.
Yeah? Never really thought about it.
Depending on how much you buy, yeah, I think it might. It might come close.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Mike. I mean,
It's probably better getting it from the Horseman, money-wise.
yeah.
It's definitely a more for sure thing.
The only thing with BBTS is it gives you more time to save the money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know the whole game about, you pay for it, then you wait for 10 years before you get it, but it's like, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like it
I
sometimes.
mean, it does seem
It
like
does
that.
seem like it, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a process. I mean, they've got like probably $4,000 of my fucking money right now all on pre-orders. Like,
Oh, man.
When's that up? It's on the 16th, I think.
they got
I'll tell
the
lies. When that pre-order's done. But yeah.
yeah, the 15th of January.
15th.
What's Chris say about buying everybody a Toyota Corolla or something?
Yep.
Enough money wrapped up in cars over the last year to buy everybody a Toyota Corolla.
Right. Used one.
A nice used one, yeah.
I do like all the skeleton stuff that's in this wave. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna double down on all the skeleton reload. That's it.
Yeah, I figured out what my order was gonna be, and then I took a picture of it, and that way I don't have to think about it again. I think I've done it.
That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
We're on Monday. Oh, go ahead, Bryce, sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because there's definitely a couple that I want to get multiples of, and I think I figured it out already.
You guys are talking about how much money you spent last year on toys. I'm like, oh god, I can't even think about that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Do you really want to think about it? That's
No.
the other side of that.
Ignorance is bliss.
Sometimes.
I've already paid for it, and it's in the past.
Cross your fingers and hope you make that same money this year.
Yeah.
That's what always runs through my head. I'm always like, let's just hope I can make this money this year. Kind of a thought process.
We got our tax return coming, and we usually get money back. Kim usually will put like the majority of it in savings, and then we'll give each other a small chunk of it to spend. So
That's
we'll see how
nice.
that goes. Yeah,
That's a nice way to do that.
because I figure it's like free money, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Kim's much more responsible with money than I am. I'm like, I just want to buy shit, surround myself with stuff that I like. Like all these molded pieces of plastic.
I mean, if you like it, you win, right?
Yeah.
Are these smaller? Hardly.
What are you printing out?
All kinds of stuff. Flyers and...
Chewie needs to shut up.
that mouth.
She's making me nuts, man. Squirrel farts outside and she loses her shit. And it's like, come on, man. There ain't nothing going on, you know? Like, there's nobody out there. There's nothing happening. The squirrel in the tree across the street farted and she's losing her fucking mind.
Squirrel farted.
That's like... That's what it seems like, you know? Like, that's the only thing I can think of.
That's funny.
Just... That's what I yell at her about, too. I'm like, what happened? In the squirrel fart? What's going on? What's your problem? She just looks at me like, you didn't hear that? Like, I didn't hear anything.
No.
You're the only one hearing shit.
Thing.
That's
Now,
it's probably my only complaint. I love her so much, but she is so mouthy, man. Just zip it, lady. Zip it.
Zip it. Okay.
That's what I tell her, too. It's funny, I talk to her like she's, you know, like she completely understands everything that I'm telling her.
I talk to my dog constantly like that. She seems to understand, especially when I go to the cupboard and get her a treat. She understands everything I say.
Sure, yeah, exactly. So
That
you can't tell
tail's
me.
wagging.
Can't tell
That
me they
tail.
don't understand.
No, the tail's wagging nonstop. Yep. I agree.
Whatever you say.
Stop messing around and give me that treat.
I always worry whenever there are people around who don't know that she's just making noise, you know? She doesn't, I don't know. She's not mean. She's a sweet dog. She just makes noise. She's just loud. She'll get Kiba going, but he'll just cry. He just makes like little whining noises. You would think for a dog that has husky, and I mean, he would make more noise, but he doesn't. He doesn't do a lot of the husky talking like most of them.
he does.
A little.
Just not a whole lot.
Yeah. I think to some degree I expected him to be noisier.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's why I don't think he's really that bad.
What's up? Got Spencer in here asking a question.
Oh.
Anybody in on that little mini? I don't know if it's mini, but the Zeta Superion, the dark side. They're making I think a black kind of Nemesis repaint of Superion.
I don't know. You got any
I'm
I'm
pictures of
probably
it?
not.
You sold all your legends, right?
Not all of them, but
I always want to see them before I make that choice. Have we seen this? Have we looked at it already?
Maybe briefly.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I want to talk about tonight. Did you guys see those Mezco Ninja Turtles?
turtles.
What? Wait, hold
Yes.
up. Mm.
Yeah, they put them up for pre-order today.
Can we see a
$400.
picture of the Dark Side Superion, and then can we look at these turtles?
Yeah.
Can we? Can we do that? Just real quick, I just want to get a glance at it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Little paper
Yep.
towel dab on that black wash.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Looking good. Looking real good.
Okay.
Vinny! Hi, Vinny. I wasn't.
Vinny, shout out to Vinny.
Yeah.
What's
hugs,
up, Vinny?
buddy. Lots of hugs.
This is the
Lots
masterpiece
of hugs,
scale.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Masterpiece scale.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can't download the pictures first. These are this.
Ricky says easy pass at 400. Accessories look cool, but Mezco is for soft goods, and Turtles rarely have any. Plus, they are OG comic versions.
Well, they're including soft goods.
I want to
Yeah.
see. Yeah. I
They
want
look
to
really,
see.
really good. I really. It's gonna be hard for me not to pre-order them.
Right.
Everything's $20, JD.
Oh,
I thought
Isn't
everything
that-
was $40.
Oh, is it 40? Oh, okay.
I mean, you got to make it sound good, you know.
I remember some wise fellow told me that one time
Ah,
when
right.
he was showing me his 20 pages of pre-orders on his phone. I felt small and inadequate. I'm like, God, I only got 3 pages of pre-orders.
Wow. That's changed a bit.
Only $40 in a trade. Ricky's laughing. Right? That's exactly right. This is what we say.
Yep.
It's only $40. And I traded something I didn't need.
Oh. I know, but you guys, whenever I drop something, it can't just drop and land straight on the floor where I
Nope.
drop it. It's
No.
got to bounce like under my desk all the way to
Yep.
the wall.
And get like paint or whatever all over
Yeah.
everything and
Dog fur.
Yep.
That goes well on the paint.
This is
Yeah.
this is masterpiece scale is Superion,
Okay.
and it's basically all black, so it is kind of cool looking actually.
It is
It
kind
is
of
pretty
cool
cool
looking.
looking.
Wow.
And here we go. Look at the planes.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, wow. Those are pretty cool looking, man.
They are.
Damn.
There we go.
I just got the
Whoa.
the regular version of this recently.
Yeah.
Really? That's right. You were missing like one limb, weren't you?
No,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
only
I
had
thought
2
you-
of the limbs,
Right, right.
but Mr. Paul Rousey,
That
had,
fella.
he bought the metallic version. So
Mm.
he's like, I don't need this thing anymore. I'll take it.
I got my $40 right here.
Alright, let's get these turtles. Okay, in a different world. In a different time, I should say. Not a different world. In a different time, I think I probably would have bought that Superion.
Really?
Oh yeah, like say maybe 6 years ago
Hmm.
when I was like, both feet. I was all the way in the pool. I was all the way in the pool, drowning. Didn't even care. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was buying everything. Anything that transformed, I was I was getting.
I had no rhyme or reason either. If I liked it, it's going in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got like 10 different versions of Devastator. I've only got
That's right,
2
you
of
do.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got 2 of the. What are the big ones here? They had like all kinds of different colors for that one come out.
Oh, the Toy World one.
Toy World, yeah. I got the yellow one and the green one. I didn't get the sticky one or any of the other ones like that.
What?
I still got Hercules and the 2 versions of Make Toys. I got the Hasbro. Combiner Wars one.
Nice
I got
promo
the
pic.
original one.
Whoa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, let's get all close up on these.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you go through all the photos.
Wow.
So they got like
So-
the long necks and the.
Yep. So there's soft goods for that come with Wrath.
Thanks, Ricky. My fucking memory is just shit these days. I'm
And
staring right at it and I can't tell you what the hell it is.
I'm guessing the belts are soft goods. Soft good ninja gear.
Probably.
I like how they're giving Donatello the single strap there.
Mhm.
I always think that they screw that up.
So apparently, each body is its own sculpt for each turtle.
Really?
Yeah, it's not 4 of the same body. They're all
Really?
different.
That's pretty cool. It's almost unheard of.
Let's have a little look here.
Yeah.
So I definitely see the scratches are different.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like some of the details in between the belly sections are a little deeper and different.
Yeah, the legs maybe look different too.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Interesting.
I bet they reused the hands.
No,
But
watch, you'll see.
yeah.
If you get to the rest of the, how they show the project or the like, everything you get in the box. I mean,
But yeah, man, he's looking really, really nice.
Yeah. I wonder how they scale with other stuff. Like,
well, they're Mezco, so they're gonna be that height.
I think they said, so look, this Leonardo comes with like a hood and cape
nice.
type of thing. I looked on BBTS's website and they said they were like over 6 inches tall, I think. Which
Interesting.
kind of screws that up for me because I would have loved to put them in the NECA Turtle van.
Right, right.
Oh, look, Donatello has a hooded thing too.
Yeah, so there's like 2 different cloaks. Well, 2 different hooded cloaks.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a non-hooded cloak. And then we'll see here in a bit. Yeah, right there.
And
Oh,
Mikey has
man.
Mikey has like a hoodie. A zip-up hoodie.
And Raphael has a trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I dig it. They look cool. I don't hate the old school design, the old comic style stuff. It's
Old
it's
Mirage
nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
like this interests me here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at all the texture.
Like is this that's a specific hand for that pose type, like I don't know, like,
Right.
is the rest of it, that's crazy that it can do that. I remember teasing these like a long time ago.
I kind of remember that too. Now that you're saying it. I don't know. I think they look good. They look fun.
Yeah, I want them really bad.
$400 though, man. Man.
I mean, it's 4 Mezcos. Look at them head sculpts.
I know. Essentially, it's like $100 a figure. I get it. That's a lot.
Yeah, look at that, 12 heads.
Yep.
Jesus. That's actually a pretty good deal, I think,
It's not terrible.
for all that stuff.
You get pizza and extra bandanas.
Like you might need to pull your mic away from your mouth a little bit.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, you're fine.
Am I all grunting and shit?
A little bit. It's not terrible. You're fine.
Look, you get a Walkman.
Night goggles. Some kind
And
of.
then
Isn't that Donatello's?
I would assume the goggles, and so that thing is like he holds it. It's like his
Wrist
fist.
comm. It says at the bottom,
Oh,
hooded
okay.
cloak, blah blah blah, and Walkman and wrist. Hooded cloak with integrated posing wire, Walkman, night vision goggles, and wrist comm.
Wrist comm. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A little computer screen flips up and down.
I mean, this looks like it's gonna be fun.
You get your trench coat, a scarf, and then just a regular cloak.
Good night, Willie.
Hey, Willie.
Night, Willie.
Night, Will.
Your stands, of course.
I mean, I feel like it's a good value. You
Look
know.
at all them hands.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
For turtle comms, the
For
grappling hooks, and of course you get your throwing effects.
Yeah.
The nunchaku,
Spinning nunchucks.
and they give you two
Cool.
of them.
It's very cool.
Swords size.
Bow.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Kunai.
Keep going.
Kunai, Tonfa. Your climbing claws. And
Shogies and everything. That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff, man. It really is for $400. That's pretty crazy.
Yup. That's really
yeah.
It is a value. Value item.
Yeah, I was
Look at that.
real close today. It was like a knee-jerk thing. I saw the email, clicked through a couple pics, and I was like, no.
Yeah. I don't think they're seamless, Ricky. No, I don't.
What,
No,
the bodies?
they-
Yeah,
Nah.
I saw joints, so I don't think they're seamless. But I mean, if you really think about it, $100 a figure with all of those accessories, even if you break it down to the individual turtles, that's really not that bad of a price. You know. I don't know.
And I like how they're like, you gotta buy them in a set. It's like when they did the Ghostbusters. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
they're like,
Yeah.
we don't want to be left over with a whole bunch of friggin' Leonardos that we can't sell, you know.
Totally fair. Nobody wants all the Leonardos.
Nope. And then some poor schmuck comes back in 5 years. Damn, I missed out on all those Mezco turtles. It's like, well, I guess I could buy 4 Leonardos and paint the bandanas myself.
That's pretty funny.
Speaking of which, if anybody has a lead on the Fury Toys Spring, which is Leonardo,
Oh,
let me know. Yep.
Fury Toys Spring. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Brian's on it.
He wants to know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
5K?
They don't have them anymore.
Out of stock.
Yep.
Hmm.
Wow.
I know a lot of people bought a bunch of them. And they had like a limit on what you could buy, and there was like 6 of them or some shit.
Hmm.
Wow, this thing's going for
Huh?
this thing's going for pretty good money.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That don't sound good.
Did they make the other turtles too?
Not yet.
Oh, I see.
They've teased Donatello. Autumn, I mean. They're all gonna be seasons.
So did they just kind of make it up, or is this based off of a specific comic book run? Or?
No, they just kind of made their own rendition of it. It's only like 4 inches tall. 4 inches, 4.5 inches.
Interesting.
It's little, but
Maybe they'll put them back out again.
we'll see. I hope so. The only problem with that is like a lot of these companies, they'll change something.
Oh, for sure. Maybe they'll change it for the better.
Maybe.
We can only hope.
Oh, Ricky thinks Leo's the best. You know, Ricky, we couldn't be so disparate in our sensibilities. Maybe we agree on a couple things.
I like Raphael. He's my favorite.
He's cool but rude.
He just says what's on his mind, you know. Doesn't hold back. He's very
Night,
passionate.
Ricky.
Ricky's leaving. Ricky,
Night, Ricky.
take it easy, man.
Thanks
Night.
for hanging.
Good night,
Thanks
Ricky.
for hanging. It's probably better.
I always like the nunchucks. I mean, swords are cool, but I don't know. I always like the nunchucks.
That's Mikey.
Oh, yeah, sigh. What am I talking about?
I don't know.
I do like nunchucks.
La 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 la.
I know, I'm an idiot. It's fine. My brain is not functioning today at all.
That's all right. Doesn't have to.
Yeah.
That's my excuse. That's my excuse anyway.
I've kind of been someplace else all day. My creative mind's been working, so everything else just sort of shut off. Like, we're gonna be creative today.
Yeah.
Nothing else is gonna work in here. Sorry.
We're having fun now.
So does anybody have a like your top figures of the year?
Oh, well, we did ours on Monday.
This past year, or
Yeah.
like?
All time ever.
I was thinking of maybe what you're looking forward to. for-
I mean, that's a thing too.
I mean that that is a thing.
But top figures for me though this past year, it's gotta be almost anything G.I. Joe. Of course, I mean, I get Cobra Troopers and Bats. If I was to pick individual figures, but I still do love that Father Christmas. I'm kind of
That
blown
is a
away
good
by that.
figure. Yep.
I like
Everything.
the oh Jesus, the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
I really like that one a lot.
Definitely another good one. Leave it to the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
But mostly a lot of other things, they contribute to other things, so they're not like outstanding on their own.
Mhm.
They're, you know, but they're good individual contributors. I do like that Huffer, even though I hate putting it on my shelf because it doesn't look right next to all my non-fancy, toony Transformers.
What are yours, mister? Do you got favorite ones from this past year?
Rodimus Prime,
What?
the Hasbro.
Oh.
Yeah, the what was that, Kingdom?
I think so. Was that this year? Or
I believe it was the beginning of the
yeah,
year.
I guess so. Yeah, because Legacy or whatever didn't start until later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Legacy didn't start till like the summer, the end of spring.
Yeah.
Um, probably something Ninja Turtles.
I liked the van you made.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Well,
The
that was
news van?
bought. Yeah.
Doesn't matter, it was still awesome.
Yeah.
I'll probably, because I have another one I want to do for myself. I will probably end up doing that on this show at various points.
That'd be cool.
Like, kind of only work on it during the show. Of course, there's G.I. Joe stuff, the Serpentor and the Bat.
That Serpentor is the favorite figure that I don't have yet.
I would throw that Fury Toys Spring in there too, but I don't have that.
I got the what's that? The Windblade. I can't remember who.
Oh,
Do that.
the Bingo Toys. Or
Yeah, that one. I still haven't
Ding-
opened it up yet, but
Did you
it
say
looks
dingo?
bingo.
Bingo.
Bingo. I'm sorry, it sounded like you said
Dingo.
dingo. I'm like,
But
dingo?
dingo ate my baby.
Dingo Toys.
Dingo toys.
Dingo eat your toys.
Watching Bob on his Patreon, and he's like, "Holy shit!" You know, he's like, "Wow, it's pretty cool." The paint job on that thing looks amazing. What else?
It's not the chords
Okay.
that's screeching.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a Diablo, that big devil thing.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's fucking cool as hell. It was like a little over $100.
Diablo.
What?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll get him.
I'm trying to think of what it could possibly be that you're talking about. My brain
This
is
dude
like
right here.
done.
What?
Why?
Whoa, what is that?
Where did you get that?
It's a Diablo figure. I have to look at the website to tell you. I want like 5 toys or something like that.
Diablo figure. I gotta
5K toys?
I gotta look
5K.
this
I
up.
think it is.
Is it
yeah.
5K?
On 5K toys?
Diablo.
Let me look on my phone real quick.
So it's probably unlicensed and not called Diablo?
Blizzard Entertainment Diablo 2 Diablo?
Yeah, that sounds
I see
about right.
that.
5K toys.
Butcher.
This site also had one of the combatants, the female combatant that was a exclusive from a convention that I wanted to get, but it sold out before I could get a chance to get
Is
it.
it called Andriel?
It's Hero Toys Big Devil.
Oh.
I guess it's not a Diablo. That's what
Oh, I
everyone on
found
the
it.
that's what everyone on the Cabal was calling it.
It says Diablo Collectibles action figure toy.
Okay.
I don't know. I
So
see an eBay listing for $185.
Yeah, it's 109 here.
And then there's like, man, there's a bunch of different ones. Diablo 3, Lord of Terror, deluxe 9-inch figure, Shadow of Diablo, deluxe action figure. Have you ever been on the action figure archive store?
That's probably a place I don't need to go though.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I don't know about the licensing on all this stuff, but it's a very well-made figure. Articulation's great. The paint's great. It's a great. It's definitely worth $109.
Nice.
Yeah, this 5K Toys website's kind of dangerous.
There's a lot of stuff on here I've never even heard of before, but it's
Yeah, I'm looking
really
at
cool.
Matrix figures right now.
That's, I had a lot of this on my Christmas list.
There's a Doc Ock that's pretty awesome looking. He's just called
Bunch of-
Octopus Man.
Bunch of Resident Evil stuff.
Yeah. You can buy those dinosaur figures. I've always wondered where those came from. The Dinosaur Battlefield Dino Warrior.
Mm.
Dude, they have a Neo and a Trinity.
Yeah, but I was looking at that Trinity pretty closely.
I mean, the face sculpts are a bit off from a likeness perspective, but like,
But how
so,
bad?
So what, right? Like,
Yeah.
they put sunglasses on them, and you're
Yeah.
it's close enough.
It's pretty damn close enough.
Yeah. Oh, the Keanu's actually closer than the Trinity one is, but wow, that's wild.
I love the Miles Morales soft goods
Yeah, that's
to use for the Mayfex
Wow.
or Sentinel.
that looks really good. I just saw it. I'm scrolling through the website too.
They have that Rurouni Kenshin figure.
Yes.
Vinny's top 5 are all Joes.
All Joes.
Spirit, Serpentor, Dr. Mindbender, the Bat, and I'm guessing the Stalker is the last one.
Yeah.
I tell you what I'm looking forward to next year, though, is those X-Transbots, Omnibots, man.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying for them. I'm getting back into that robot kind of. I was so desperate for a new robot that I bought the red Bad Cube Sunstreaker from
Oh yeah.
Mike Kincaid when he was selling his
Wow.
repainted stuff.
That's an old
Yeah.
one there.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, is this thing available? He's like, yep. I'm like, send it to me. Because yeah, I finally got rid of the regular Sunstreaker from Bad Cube years ago. Sold it for a song, I guess, but it's like now I kind of want another one. I want a red one.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the Takara Sunstreaker, but it's like, let me get this Bad Cube red one. I tell you, the transformation, whew, I forgot what a pain in the butt that was. It's actually a pretty good figure. Still.
All right.
Oh, JD,
Yeah.
Ricky's already left, but I was talking to him the other night, and you know how he was taping off the figures
Yeah.
to spray the chrome on Tomax and Zaymont?
Mm-hmm.
He found some stuff. It's like some kind of goo that you paint on the figure, and when it hardens, you peel it off. Like I don't know what else. Like just like gooey stuff. It, like you just kind of peel it off like plastic, I guess, or whatever. And you can do that instead.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's it's like liquid masking.
Yeah, something like that.
And it dries in like a gummy.
Yep.
Yep. You just paint and then just pick that stuff off.
He said it worked like perfect.
Yeah, because you could just like paint it on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's some tricks with that stuff
I've never used
Like-
liquid masking.
to for weathering purposes.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
My most anticipated toy of the coming year is the Hiss tank.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can't
then
wait for
there's
that.
The Thunder Tank.
And the Thunder tank, yeah.
The NECA Turtle Van. I don't know why I got that. but
No?
I did. Yeah. It was sitting there, and I was like, I'm sitting here. And I was like, well, you know, I always kind of wanted a turtle van as a kid, but never got one. I made one out of constructs that didn't really even look like a turtle van, if I remember correctly. It's just a box with 4 wheels on it. And, yeah, man, there it was, right there. And, yeah, so I'm kind of excited to get that. Mess around with it. But yeah, that Hiss tank, that's gonna be something.
Mm-hmm.
comes with a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
What was that? $300? A long
Yep.
time ago when I got it.
Is that what it was? 300?
350.
Yeah, it was a $350 after shipping, I
I
think.
don't remember.
Yeah, I hope they pull it off and send it within a year. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. And they said that's what their timeline was.
Yeah. I mean, they got Victory Saber out in just about a year. I mean, maybe a year and
Yeah.
a month or two. And I guess that would go the same for Sky Striker and the Proton Pack. I think people are starting to get. Actually, I just got notification that the Sky Striker shipped, I think. I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I got that, but I've already got a buyer on the line. So,
Got a buyer.
yeah. You know, there's always somebody that misses out.
Usually it's us. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's not you this time. Not
I'm
you this
teasing.
time. So,
Well, you put me onto that Serpentor figure through one of our other realm members.
yeah, man, I had no idea. I mean, I had an opportunity to get more. But
I
yeah,
contacted him shortly after you told me about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sure." He goes, "I knew somebody would need one."
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2. One for JD and one for Tyler. But then when they opened the pre-order window again, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, maybe I should get a couple more in case other people missed out.
Yeah, so you said you're gonna have to wait until the next one comes. Like, I don't give a shit. It's all a
Yeah.
waiting game. I'm a Mythic Legions collector. I know all about waiting.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, guys, it's after 11 o'clock. Do you want to wrap it up? And
Sure.
Yeah, I'm at a
Judy,
good stopping point.
You just waiting for your paint to dry there?
Yeah.
you just put a black wash on. It always takes a while for that to
For the
dry.
wash to dry.
Those bricks look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, so good. I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's all right.
I was gonna try and do the sign, but I don't know. That's gonna be a pain in the butt.
So let's talk about that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna cut it out and put it on something, and then you frame that something, and then you glue that to the diode?
Well, I'm gonna try and do this probably a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit smaller.
A little smaller, maybe. Not much.
But I might cut this pattern out on a piece of cardstock. And then, yeah, then I can like kind of light it from
Work on
behind.
some lighting. Wow, look at that.
Maybe, we'll see.
Neon signs, people.
Fancy.
Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
How would you go about cutting out the cardstock in that design from that picture? Would you cut out, like, say, the saxophone out of that picture and then trace that onto cardstock and then cut that out?
I mean, probably.
Okay, I was just checking. It's just you can't put the cardstock on top of that and trace it.
No.
Because it's too thick.
Yeah, I could always like score the cardstock. You know, like trace over this and score it. And then just cut it out a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah, I guess that could work too.
I guess we'll discuss that next time a little further. If he doesn't already have it plotted out and partially put together by then.
True.
We'll see where we're at in 2 weeks. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how it comes out.
Too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well,
My book ends consist of a bunch of books on their side, holding the other books.
Holding the other books.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I do that too.
Aw.
Oh.
What'd I do?
I don't know. You left.
The X.
You left us.
Hit the X.
I didn't though. I don't know what I tapped.
I don't know. Come back.
I'm coming.
Okay.
There we are. Sorry, folks.
Well,
That's what I was trying to do right there.
Mike, do you want to start us off and show everybody where you're at as far as your spider lady, and then
sure.
tell everybody where they can find you?
So this is probably final mock-up.
Oh, around the waist.
I just put the fur on her back, and then there's another big fur on that part.
That's cool. That's very cool.
And then I just took a wooden dowel and drilled that into the back for the abdomen to sit on. And I got some, this was kind of an accident, the ogre boots. They have this little this little gizmo like to cover the knee. That's how it comes. And I was just kind of messing with it, and it pried right off. I'm like, oh wow, it's. And then I put it on her shoulder for like a small pauldron, and it works perfectly. So that's what I'm gonna
Very
do
cool.
with those. And then I put some little spikes on the.
Oh,
on the
nice.
Yes.
Yes. Very cool.
So that's where I'm
Got
at.
a very Darth Maul looking.
Oh yeah, kind of, huh?
Very cool.
And then I got a whole bunch of these things.
Yeah.
They're all ready to go as soon as they're tried and cured.
Sweet. So you are at a good stopping point, man.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So you can find me on Facebook, Mike Wells on the Facebook. Here every other Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday in the chat on Into the Realm and Breaking the Mold. And that's pretty much it.
Nice. Brian? What'd you do tonight, and where can we find you?
All I did was open that Mondo figure, make sure that it wasn't broken. And yeah, you can find me at Brinkalizer on Instagram and hanging out in the Realm Facebook group, doing crazy things with Scarlet Heads.
Like, wow, a whole table full of them. That was pretty cool.
I'm Chan. I got some things cut out to continue the project I'm working on that I'll show you guys next time.
Nice.
And you can find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook. You can find me here with you guys on Monday nights. Best part of my Monday. No joke. You can find me here every other Wednesday doing the shelf gravies with all you fine folks. And yeah, that's about it. Hi. Good night, Vinny. We love you.
Night, Vinny.
Good night, Vinny.
Vin.
Host brother.
And that's me. Where can we find you, JD?
Pigment surgery, ShelfGravy, on this channel.
Building bookends.
Building bookends. Yep. Brainstorming 100 other projects.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the chat, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Right.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Take care.
See ya.